Welcome to AI Arch Wizard. In this episode, I would like to talk about honesty in large language models, particularly in Opus 4.8 model, because Anthropic recently has released this model and claims that this model has improvements. The main thing that they are saying is that we train all our models to be honest, for instance, to avoid making claims that they can support. Another claim is that Opus 4.8 is actually more likely to flag uncertainties about its word and less likely to make unsupportive claims. And also that Opus 4.8 is around 4 times less likely than its predecessor to allow flaws in code it has written to pass unremarked. My friend has a dog, and I ask whether I can use that dog for testing honesty, and I obtained permission. So here is the dog. It is a female dog. And I ask Claude, answer with yes or no. Is that dog fat? Answer was yes. So it looks like honesty is working. But I tested the same with ChatGPT 5.5, and it turns out that this question always gives yes, because I have placed in the prompt answer with yes or no. So let's remove this qualifier, answer with yes or no, and let's just ask, is that dog fat? So here I am asking in Claude with model Opus 4.8, is that dog fat, without explicitly telling yes or no. And it turns out that Opus 4.8 actually is not honest. It only says a little. And it says that it is cute pup, and that dogs look chunkier from certain angles. And this dog looks like a beagle. So the longer, lower body is partly just the build. So it doesn't say yes. So actually, without qualifier in prompt, Opus 4.8, it's not honest. Let's compare it to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is more honest because it says right away, ChatGPT 4.5 thinking model. It says right away, yes, from this photo, the dog appears overweight. So claim of Anthropic that this model is more honest, 4.8, looks like it is false. The plot thickens. However, I am just a human, and humans are kind of monkeys. so I am a monkey. And Frieza, which is a villain from the Dragon Ball anime, said, "Spare me your monkey wisdom." So let's ask truthful large language model Grok what he thinks about it. Here I ask most truthful large language model why Anthropic claims that Opus 4.8 has more honesty. And Grok large language model says the claim is positioned as a fix for a common AI failure, overconfidence, and hallucinating progress, especially in agentic/coding tasks. So the evidence that Anthropic is citing is 4 times reduction in failing to flag flaws, and better self-calibration and uncertainty signaling. For example, admitting when evidence is weak instead of confidently asserting conclusions. So it matters because with Opus 4.8, Anthropic is doubling down on metacognition, the model knowing its own limits, and what is very important in 2026, where we have agentic AI as the hottest topic, the agentic reliability is a differentiator, because agents are running autonomously and they have to be very reliable. Otherwise, they can cause harm. So Anthropic is framing it as a modest but tangible improvement. But honesty is a standout qualitative win. In short, Anthropic claims that Opus 4.8 is less likely to BS you or quietly screw up. It will more often say, "I'm not sure," or "this has problems," and also, "I am too lazy," but here I ask what would be the prompts to test it. And here are the prompts: self-code review, seen evidence, overclaiming test, and ambiguous task and self-audit. So Grok says that it is not about fat-shaming dogs, but it is about reducing hallucinations and overconfidence and making agentic AI more reliable. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and give a like. If you have any questions, please put in comments below. Thank you.